End up going all the way down to here?
Yeah.
Okay, not just...
If we, well, yeah, as far
I
as...
just want to know how far we're going. Right side.
Wait,
I got to
you slide your finger.
Yeah, let me go to the belt now. See that belt?
Oh, look at that. How easy. Well, now that that's on, now I can build a wheel. Get this thing on its wheels. That's cool.
Officially move in, or just a C of O, or what? I want my clarification.
We'll be
Or
fair.
built.
We'll say
Does
C.
it have to fly, rotate, or
I'll
have
say A. Well, because
Well, these two clowns are debating on who's going to finish first. My neighbor who's building a house, or me who's building an airplane.
he doesn't have to move in, but
Okay,
he
there
can
we
see
go.
it
I can see
all.
that scenario.
Okay.
My end. Oh yeah, my end's light.
He's probably
I got nothing here, man. Okay, I got nothing. All right.
Yep.
You go higher?
No, we're good.
Go lower? Go higher?
Lower. And it's gonna sit down here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna be tail ready.
Just drop it.
Yeah, just drop it. Oh yeah.
Let's get an engine in. Get the counterbalance for. Yeah.
I'll just leave it like that. It's just
Wait. Does he have to buy the engine? Oh, you have to actually purchase it. No, we're not doing money.
why don't I just put a little tail wheel on the back
Yeah.
and leave it like that? I could take the tail wheel off the pits.
Well, the lens is multi-type.
That one? On here. Well, cool. Look at those two guys. Yep.
I'm the one with the dog.
What's the dog's
Piper
name?
is mine.
Pitts, you mean?
Piper is all mine.
You're the
Actually,
one-
my wife's.
Yeah, you're the one with the flying airplane.
That's right, flying Cherokee.
Yeah. And I have a glass there.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, flies, yeah.
I've got 3 airplanes in here, and none of them are flyable right now because I got the cowl off of there, this one, and that one has no paperwork. Oh well. This wooden stand here is what I use to level the pits when I reattach the wings. And luckily I didn't take it apart yet because now it works as a perfect sawhorse for the back of the Super Duty. I was seeing how high I could put the tail, but it has to sit down here so the nose wheel is still off the ground, but that's just fine. Now that I have the fuselage off the work tables, I can reposition my workshop here and clean everything back up. I really do need to clean off this workbench because it's kind of become a catch-all for everything. Well, I now have my shop set up. I have the workbench positioned where I want it. I have the Super Duty fuselage over here, which is nice because now with it off the workbench, I can start doing a lot of this stuff on the inside. You can see I've mounted my, I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's the ADS-B box right there. And you'll notice this is kind of wobbly like that. It bends the skin. So I have this L angle, or this angle I cut, and I think I'm just gonna rivet it to the floor like that, and that'll stiffen up that whole floor. And then now that I have access to the bottom of the airplane, I can mount some of the antennas. And then I can also get the brake lines measured that go from those fittings back to the gear and then down here to the calipers. So that's probably the next step, is to get those brake lines fit. So it's just nice to have it off the workbench. There's a lot I can get done on it now. This is the mounting tray for the transponder, and I now have it riveted to the floor skin. Now the Dynon installation manual talks about having these trays grounded to the airframe, and it is grounded with the cable that plugs into the transponder, but it talks about having a secondary ground. And so that's why I wiped off the primer on the bottom of the mount, because that will go up to this unprimed skin on the fuselage, providing a ground for the tray. And I might as well put the transponder in the mounting tray because it's one more thing I can get off of the workbench. You can see it just clips in there on the front, and the back has this wire clip that holds it in place. Now this doesn't have anything to do with my airplane or my project, but I just wanted to give a shout out to whoever built and owns this really beautiful yellow Zenith 650. I think Sebastian posted this picture on the Zenith Facebook page, and it really caught my attention because it just looks so nice as a tail dragger. And I've always wanted to build a Cap 21 airplane. Now the airplane is not a kit. It was I guess a certified aerobatic airplane. The picture here is actually of an RC model, but I've always loved this paint scheme, even though it's kind of plain and boring, but it just looks good on the airplane. And when I saw this picture of the Zenith, I thought, boy, that Cap 21 paint scheme would look awesome on there. So whoever owns this airplane, thanks a lot. Now you've got me thinking about a Zenith 650. Well, everybody, that's it for this video. Just a quick video just showing you that my Super Duty is on the gear. It's the moment we've all been waiting for, or at least that I've been waiting for. So it's kind of cool to have the airplane off the workbench. I have a little bit more room here. I have a free workbench on the other side of the hangar now I can use for working on stuff. Tomorrow I have a very special guest coming out to fly in my cruiser. I will film that so you guys can look for that video. And that will probably be the last one before I take off for Oshkosh. So remember July 27th, which is Tuesday at 6 p.m. I'll be with the airplane in Hope Built Camping if you want to stop by and say hi, or if you want to take a look at the airplane, hopefully we'll see you there. And if not, we'll see you in the next video.